Hello, everybody. This is MicheleMarieDalene, North American Snow Queen. Hail Mary me to all of you. On this Saturday, the 21st of 2014, month of February, and of course, today, as you can see, it's a regular video, nothing special. And one of the things that me and Lemmy wondered is we've rewatched a few videos on Chroma Key, which I did not get a chance to experiment with. Is they suggest that to make your subject smaller than the background. Yeah, okay. Except for one thing. What if your subject is the key piece of the background? So for like a newsroom set. I mean, if you have your subject, that's me, and this is related to composition, and you got your subject is the main focus, and yet you got this chroma key background of a set where the anchor sits and all the nice features. It would make more sense to have your anchor be the focus of your picture and not necessarily worrying about trying to get the whole set in the background. It's just, it's important to remember that your audience especially does not know necessarily by instinct who or what the camera is doing. So your camera is the audience's eyes, and so you want to aim your shot so that it is focused on your subject. So if it's the commentator or anchor, that's what you should be aiming for, not so much for the the big hunkin' studio background, unless that is what you want to focus on as your subject. Now, the first video that I did was a very nice, good example of a well-composed picture. It was an outdoor set. You saw me sitting on the road, and they had the sound effects of the birds chirping and some dogs barking. It looked really good. That's kind of what you want to do, where you want the audience to perceive that you really are sitting outdoors. And to do that, you need another thing, lighting. Now, unfortunately, I kind of screwed up on the lighting a little because of the lighting position. Because the problem is that it was technically the light was coming from the back. So if I was to set the lights up to really simulate that angle, I would have been in silhouette, and then you still would have had to use a fill light anyway to fill the exposure, so it would look like I was highlighted, unless you want to look at somebody who looks like they're in silhouette. So this is where you have to make sure that your lighting and your camera angles match the look that you're trying to achieve. If your camera angles and your lighting are not right, it doesn't matter how nice or good quality your chroma key picture is, it's still going to look really, really odd. Especially, it's not going to look real. It's going to look fake. You don't want that. You want that real look. Okay? Now, the other thing is that I had a chance to meet a pretty nice lady on the internet. But the problem is, I don't know if she's a scammer or if she's legitimate. I think she might be more legitimate than a scammer because there's plenty of evidence that indicates that she is playing a straight game. However, the way she writes her letters is very, very long, and a lot of times she's not answering the questions I'm asking her. It's almost like she's using a form letter or something. Maybe because the fact that she is very attractive and she probably does get a lot of suitors. But maybe she is using a form letters of her own choice. However, The other problem is too is a lot of these dating sites. The women say that they're in South Africa, and that's when trouble starts. And I seriously don't know if someone really could be in South Africa for doing something, or if they're just bullshitting and trying to get money out of you. And that's related to I did talk about something with scammers. The credit card caller indeed was a scam artist, and my credit card company confirmed that they did not call, and they told me, as I said in the captions, that do not give any information to these people. Do not press 1 to speak to customer service. Do not give your credit card number. Do not give the CVV code. Do not give your expiration date. Okay? If the credit card company's phone number is, in this case, looks bogus, and they don't, in your communications with you, they don't say who they represent, what company they're for, they definitely are not on the level, and do not provide these people with any information. The same is true with other kinds of scams as well. Do not give them the information that they're looking for, because it only leads to phishing scams, and it will hurt you. And for that reason, you need to exercise great caution, as there's a lot of people looking for a buck, and if they have to, they'll take yours. Okay? Now, I kind of got a little upset about the lighting in the last video. Maybe I was a little hasty at shooting my mouth off. Wouldn't be the first time, but, I really would like to be able to stop the lens down a bit so that I could get, the best picture quality for my video work. I know that if I use a 12 millimeter lens, I can still get some of that nice look and still be able to have better depth of field. The problem is that I really don't want to start throwing lots of money out getting more lenses. Right now, I already have a budget constraint. I'm trying to save up my money to buy some things that I need. And I'm not talking about fun stuff. I'm talking about everyday things like eyeglasses. My eyeglasses are a couple of years old, and my prescription has changed a little in my left eye. My right eye is forget about it, okay? My right eye is forget about it because the cataract has made checking the eyeglass prescription almost impossible to do. So what we're going to do is, instead of actually getting whole new frames and everything, or going for photographs, we're going to go with these new lenses into my frames. So I won't have to buy the frames, because the frames are in excellent shape. So that's one thing we're going to do. But the lenses are certainly going to cost me about $250 a piece, or $250 for the two lenses. Now, I know someone says, well, gee, why don't you go ahead, take your eyeglass prescription, bring it to Lens Crafters or something else and do it there. Well, that's true, but I'm still going to need money to do it there, even if I did it through Lens Crafters or through some other site. And that's certainly an idea. But then again, maybe Lens Crafters, I mean, not so much, but if I do it through the website, then they're going to probably... it's going to cost me money to send them the frames. They're going to have to put the lenses into the frames, and then they're going to have to send it back to me. So I got to pay shipping to send the frames to the company to make the prescription, and then they're going to fill it, and then they'd have to send it back to me and hope to God that they don't get damaged or lost en route either way. So that kind of sucks. But also, it turns out that when I fixed up the other microphone, I unfortunately miswired one of the pins on two of the wires on the plug end. It didn't make a difference when I fixed it much, but now technically it is corrected. However, the biggest problem is that the maybe it wasn't much of a difference to fix it the other way. I could have just left it that way and said, it's okay, but it really isn't. But you know what I'm saying. The point is that the microphones are fixed right now, but right now the pile, we don't really have a use for it right now. I gotta get a microphone stand for it. That's on the fun category, but I don't know if that's going to happen in the near future. Coming up this month, something different will be done here for the month of March. My hair will be done twice a month. No more hair growing out on camera. Yay! However, unfortunately, it's also going to cost me more money, which I guess you can say boo. It's just the way it is. That's the way life is. So anyway, also I am attempting to get in contact with some people that I haven't seen in a while, and I finally was able to get in contact, or at least I found her YouTube page with Dee Dee from Hollywood Hillbillies. I'm waiting for her to get back to me, and say, at least I said to her, hello. I said, I'm one of your fans. I just wanted to say hi to you, and I gave her a copy of my happy birthday video, and so that should hopefully she'll get back to me. I know that she's busy. She loves attention. She's Mike's aunt, Michael Control's aunt. She's a really cool person. I think she's a very nice person. Also, I'm going to try in the month of March to go see Frozen at the movie theater. Yes, the HD video. I'm gonna say HD. I guess not HD disc media, but the HD you can download from iTunes. For example, will be out for purchase online from Disney or whatever. The only problem is with the online storage video is I don't know if my poor Mac could keep up with that. It does okay with some things. I never tried playing high definition video, but I certainly have played a lot of standard definition videos, and it works fine after it's downloaded. But if it's trying to watch the video online, I don't think that's going to work very well for me. So I'm going to see about getting the DVD version of the movie and watch that. Maybe what I might do is maybe eventually I might upgrade, get myself a Blu-ray DVD player with a built-in network streaming device, and then that way I can watch Blu-rays and get Netflix as well. Ed had one, but the problem was I didn't like the software very much, and I don't have a high definition television that does 1080p or 1080i, so it really would be a loss of money and a waste of time to go that route. But that's certainly an idea. Now, do you want to say something? Yeah, I guess so. First of all, I wanted to say to all my fans that have been watching the videos on my channel, thank you very much for participating and watching the videos. And I hope that you also will continue to watch them and subscribe to my channel as well. I know Michele gets a lot of subscriptions, but I'd like to know if some of you would subscribe to me too. I wonder if maybe it would be better if we just have the one channel. I don't know. Sometimes, Michele, I want to do things that are completely separate from you, and also the problem is that one of the things that reason why Google did that is they wanted us to be able to be separate, so we can differentiate between the two people, so that there's less confusion. Okay, all right. So what should I do to watch your channel? The easiest way to watch my channel is http://www.tinyurl.com/LUMIFINISTRA. And hit enter. I'll bring you over to my channel. And also, don't forget, you can also leave me comments on Google Plus as well. Just search for Lumifinestra, Lumifinistra. I'm also have my own email address on Gmail as well. It's LUMIFINISTRE And don't forget my address too, which is BICHELA3 at gmail.com. And of course, you can get to my channel directly on YouTube very easily. It's http // or www.youtube.com /USER /BICHELA4, and that'll bring you to my channel. And of course, you can find out about Lumi's channel through my channel because there's a link to go to hers from there as well. Yep, okay. And for all of you guys, if you have any comments, concerns, suggestions, gripes, complaints, whatever. Oh, yeah, what about that one that says you're a porky pig? Okay, I want to correct that person. Actually, thank you for reminding me. I don't remember your name right now, but I don't want to give your name because what you said, could cause some reprisal, and I'm not going to do that. First of all, you made a mistake. First of all, Porky Pig is a boy pig. Petunia Pig is his girlfriend. Okay, so that's the correction, is that there is a difference between Porky and Petunia Pig. And in addition to that, let's go through another factor for me, if you may. You sticks talk so much about us fat people and saying is that we're bad people and all that, and that we should lose weight. I think that I'm going to keep this short because I don't want to go into a long tirade because this video is already reading long enough. There's more of us in the world because of our changes in our diet, activity levels, health conditions, what have you. And right now, we're in the majority. And if you think that we don't care about our weight, this is totally incorrect. We do care. And a lot of us are really trying to figure out how to figure out and work around the limitations of our bodies and our health conditions. So one day will come when you may also get fat too. And it's going to happen because of age, because of maybe hormones, maybe because of certain medications you're taking, level of activity in your life. It's going to happen to everybody. And it's okay. I mean, in the sense that I know it's hard to tolerate. I'm not saying it's easy. But what I'm trying to tell you is that you need to have a little bit of, respect and mercy, especially, because it's like I said, us fatties can cause a lot of collateral damage. I mean, we're big, we're heavy, and there's more of us than there are of you sticks. We can crush you guys easy. I mean, if a 400-pounder happened to sit down on a chair and you happen to be sitting on it, you're going to be squashed like someone's squashing a tomato. And that's the sad truth. If they're lucky if the chair doesn't collapse under them, but that's another scary factor of being an overweight person, is that we risk our furniture. I mean, it just, that's what I'm saying is it's not like we want to be fat. A lot of us just, are the way we are because that's the way we are. Yeah. So, as I said, you think it's funny to say those things. But, as I said, I mean, some of us have learned to accept the fact is that we're not going to be skinny minis. And it's not going to happen because of a lot of reasons. But I'm not going to sit there and chase after diet, after diet, after diet, after diet, trying to lose weight and only lose a few pounds. And then because of my medications, all of a sudden I explode 3 times the size. That's not what I call a solution. So you try to establish what we call a reasonable, for each person is different. A comfortable place where we can, what we don't mind being. And once we're that place, we should try to focus on that. Yeah, it's hard when you're a child, but we're talking about adults here, okay? When children, of course, they grow up, they get bigger, and they get taller, and of course, boys get more muscular and whatever. But the girls, adult people, we're not going to get any bigger as far as height goes, and maybe by careful watching what we eat, maybe we'll keep growing big side by side, but I can't guarantee that. But for right now, I'm going to let you go because I wanted to get this video in because I forgot to get one in earlier because I was doing a lot of computer work. So this is our first chance to do a video. You want to see something? Yeah. We're going to try to do another chroma key test in the future. Yeah, but not right now. Not right now. So don't forget to raise it again. Yep. Don't forget to like and share. We'll see you soon. Bye bye, everybody.